on squadron leader Ben Murphy at the very front, calling for the formation to pull up in amateur big battle as they change now to Diamond 9 formation, perhaps our most famous shape. They'll top out here about a mile above us, and the speed will be back to about 200 miles an hour. Now Baz, Red 1 as we know him on the team, is a former Harrier GR7 pilot who's served with 1 and 4 squadrons, and he's also taught on the Harrier operational conversion units.
They're very clever, aren't they?
Will be working particularly hard in this formation, which is the crank tower roll. Kermit on the inside is right back on the power, using lots of rudder to maintain position here. The aircraft are just 6 to 8 feet apart, perhaps 2 or 3 meters. The whole manoeuvre flown at about 2G. Ladies and gentlemen, with red, white and blue, this is the victory roll. The Red Arrows mark of respect and thanks to the veterans of the Battle of Britain. For infinity, which is why we call this manoeuvre the infinity break.
Isn't it?
Well, how about that for a departure for a big airliner? And even more dramatic would do that with people on board with gin tonics. Oh, I'm going to be asking you a question. I'm going to be asking you, well, I'll ask you the question now, actually. 380 is an essential part of the solution to sustainable growth, doing more with less. Alleviating traffic congestion at busy airports by transporting more passengers with no additional flights and at much lower cost. The display is to demonstrate the manoeuvrability and highlights the ease at which the 380 can be flown. Indeed, pilots say that despite its size, the A380 is extremely easy to fly, mainly due to its fly-by-wire system, which is the same as it is for most of the other Airbus aircraft. In fact, it's only a couple of weeks to convert from the 320 or the 330, 340 family to fly this, the largest airliner in the world. Airborne. That is an incredible sight, is it not?
Wow.
This manoeuvre comes from the back end, because they've got the visual on the load, which is approximately 40 feet behind the people actually flying the aircraft, so you're not never seeing what's happening. They've got a Land Rover and trailer, they're generally on the ground by the crew, before dropping off the strop underneath the aircraft. The aircraft's ain't going to move.
G pull.
Airways, so there's food morning. We'll be using quite a lot of that. As I say, 11 weapon stations. A typical loadout for self-escort mission might start with full rudder pedal while maintaining 30-degree attack. On behalf of the Boeing Company and the United States Navy's newest and most advanced multi-role strike aircraft, the Super Hornet.
One pull, another pull. I'm steeply away. Advantage of that is you don't want to be close to the ground for too long around air bases or rough airfielding. Takeoff roll is reduced by about 20% for compatible weights. Climb performance vastly improved. This is all thanks to Rolls-Royce. Hurrah! Rolls-Royce and the Doughty Aerospace six-bladed propellers. And look at that. Pull and indeed then push. One of the significant improvements in the capability of the J model is the ability to fly with the ramp and door open at 250 knots. So what, I hear you think? Well, this is a great advantage because it allows for high-speed airdrops and therefore also reduces the time spent at slow speed when flying in.
Oh, you'll have to have a plastic kit on one of those pictures.
Yeah.
Channel digital fly-by-wire system. It operates the tail-ons and mounted flap rods. It's a side stick controller used by the pilot, which is programmed with force field, which requires very little stick movement. Squadron's pretty sharpest, often after a quick visit by the pub, of course, don't blame them for that. And our manufacturing was stepped up. Many more airframes would be produced than the Germans thought. And that caused confusion because they thought they'd wiped out Farnborough Airport, but still through there. The terrible mistake of the bombing of London. I can. Mark 9 leading, Mark 16 trailing.
Big runway, doesn't it?
Takeoff. We're going to see a series of high G turns, high alpha, advanced needed fighter trainer optimized for the high transonic regime. Also has supersonic capabilities without the burden of having an afterburning engine. Engine is powered by two Honeywell engines. These engines rated at 6,280 pounds of static thrust each. The first production standard M346 took to the air in July. It's here at Farnborough when it appeared with a static display later the same month. Assigned to operate at a G loading envelope of -3 plus 8. The BAE Typhoon. We're expecting the Hurricane and Spitfires to depart. The helicopters are now lifted. They will go off down to the west. Delighted to welcome James Clift to the commentary position, the commentator, the specialist commentator for the Blades, expert on absolutely everything to do with the team. James, welcome to the commentary box.
Good afternoon here. The leading aircraft will aileron roll, the outside aircraft barrel roll, there we go, ready for the double cross. Now the outside two aircraft, they'll snap roll away, and up now, this will be a 7G pull. Turn the aircraft into an upward going spin. This one's called the launcher back. He'll come up nice and low here, shows the trust he has in the aircraft. Blade 4 will be back solo flying later. I'll tell you when he's back. Eyes left, everyone, down the end lot. Thank you. That manoeuvre just come around there before Stratton spoke was the box bend. Now into line and breast formation. This next manoeuvre, no one else does this in the world. It's a unique manoeuvre. It took many months of practice. Pulling up, in formation, this one's called the Blade Hammerhead. Straight into line and stern formation. Now this year, the 70th anniversary of the Battle of Britain. And this next manoeuvre is a testament to the chaps that flew all those years ago. A lot of us have seen the movies. This one's a beautiful manoeuvre. It's called the Spitfire Roll. This is his second year of leading the Blades. When he was in the Royal Air Force, he was a